Welcome to our podcast. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of love styles and how our childhood shapes us. Let's get started.
Absolutely. I've been really curious about this topic. Can you tell us more about these love styles?
Of course, Dr. Milan and Kay Yurkovich identified 5 love styles based on our upbringing. The first one is the pleaser. Pleasers grow up with overly protective or critical parents, and they learn to avoid conflict at all costs. They tend to prioritize others' needs over their own.
That sounds like it could lead to some unhealthy patterns. How does that affect their adult relationships?
Well, pleasers often have a hard time saying no and might even lie to avoid confrontation.
Right.
In relationships, they might spread themselves thin trying to make everyone happy, which isn't sustainable.
So they need to learn to set boundaries then?
Yes, setting healthy boundaries is crucial for them. The second love style is the victim. Victims grow up in chaotic homes and learn to stay under the radar.
Yeah.
They often struggle with low self-esteem and may end up in relationships with controllers.
Controllers, who are they?
Controllers are the third love style. They often come from homes lacking protection, so they crave control to avoid feeling vulnerable.
Got it.
They can be rigid and may use anger to stay in power.
That sounds challenging for relationships.
It
How
is.
can controllers improve?
They need to work on letting go and trusting others. The fourth style is the vacillator. Vacillators grow up with unpredictable parents, leading to a deep fear of abandonment.
Interesting.
They tend to idealize new relationships, but feel disappointed when reality sets in.
So they have high expectations then?
Exactly. They often feel misunderstood and can be extremely sensitive. Learning to pace themselves and manage expectations is key. The last style is the avoider. Avoiders grow up in less affectionate homes, valuing independence. They may struggle to express emotions.
So they keep people at a distance?
Yes, they rely on logic over emotions and can be uncomfortable with intense feelings. To build healthy relationships, they need to open up emotionally.
Right. It's amazing how our childhood experiences shape us.
Absolutely.
Do you think people can change their love style?
Definitely. With self-awareness and effort, people can heal and develop healthier patterns. It's about recognizing these tendencies and working through them.
Yeah. I guess it's like Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about changing our thoughts to change our reality.
Exactly. He emphasizes overcoming past emotions to create a new future. If we're constantly reliving past traumas, we stay stuck.
Right.
By reconditioning the mind and body, we can break free.
That's powerful. So how does one
really
start that
is.
process?
It begins with self-reflection and meditation. Dispenza suggests we need to become aware of our unconscious habits and emotions.
Makes sense.
By rehearsing new ways of being, we rewire our brains.
It's like practicing being our future selves now.
Yes. And as Jay Shetty mentions, understanding ourselves is key to healthy relationships. We often project our unresolved issues onto
True.
others. Healing ourselves helps us love others better.
So it's all interconnected, our past, our self-awareness, our relationships.
Exactly. By recognizing our love style and working on ourselves, we can break unhealthy patterns.
Absolutely.
It's about taking responsibility for our own growth.
That's inspiring. I think many people don't realize they have the power to change.
Right? And it's not always easy, but it's worth it. Overcoming those ingrained patterns can lead to more fulfilling relationships. It's about creating a new story for ourselves.
I love that. So, what would you say is the first step for someone wanting to understand their love style?
Start by reflecting on your childhood experiences and how they might influence your current behaviors.
Okay.
Maybe even consider therapy or counseling to delve deeper.
And being open to change, right?
Absolutely. It's about being honest with yourself and willing to put in the work.
Right.
Growth doesn't happen without effort.
Well, this has been enlightening. I've learned so much about myself already.
I'm glad to hear that. It's
Thanks.
all about the journey toward healthier relationships and a better understanding of ourselves.
Couldn't agree more. Maybe next time we can dive deeper into how to practice these changes daily.
Great idea. It's one thing to understand it and another to live it day by day.
Exactly. Looking forward to our next discussion.
Me too. Until then, let's keep working on becoming the best versions of ourselves.
Absolutely.